Oh, Whoopi, Sonny, what is in that cup? They're drinking Bud Light live on air, y'all. They're drinking Bud Light live on air. We got to pray for anybody that watches The View in 2024. We don't even know how the show is on air. They have a fake audience clap machine. All the mean-spirited, evil, sick things that are said just to keep the show's ratings up. Oh, y'all, this is bad. Who still watches The View in 2024? I'll wait. Anybody? Enjoy the show. Drop a like. Watch this one all the way through. It's going to be a good show, y'all. I love you guys, man. And I hope everybody is blessed, well, and healthy. And my beautiful Patriots, we're going to crack open a cold one in November.
Yeah, I was ready, they didn't have my back. They were petty, I stayed in my bed. On that petty, I brought it right back.
All right, my beautiful Patriots, my brothers and sisters, beautiful people around the world. What's going on, y'all? I hope y'all are having an amazing week, an amazing May. That 2024 is treating you well, man. I hope y'all are spreading the love, checking up on your loved ones, calling them, giving them a hug if they're around. You know, going out in the public, smiling, cracking jokes, laughing, you know, turning up your music. You know, getting the vibes and the good energy rolling through, man. People are struggling at an all-time high. Suicide rates all-time high. Depression, anxiety, PTSD. You know, it's a lot of things going on, you guys. Veterans out on the street, homeless. I mean, it is disgusting. The American dream has become an American nightmare. So I encourage you to please spread the love to one another. Check up on your loved ones. The simple things count, you guys. We've sent out tons of mega hats. Last night, this morning, we see a lot of you guys send me emails and left amazing comments on my previous videos that you got your hats, and I've seen some pictures in my emails. So don't be afraid. If you get your hat, send me a picture if you want. I know a lot of y'all, because we're putting together a huge montage, collage. We're going with all the beautiful faces. I've even showed some of the faces in previous videos. So thank you to some of y'all that have been sending me lovely pictures. We bless families. We bless veterans, people on fixed incomes. It's a blessing, you guys. And again, shout out to the ones that also been leaving hate comments, boosting videos so that more beautiful Patriots and lovely people can come a part of this channel, you guys. We love the hate comments. We love the dislikes. And do not be afraid to email me to win you a free hat. And yes, some of y'all are surprised. Rick, I thought I was only getting one hat. It came with two. So yeah, you will get two. If I send an order out, it does come with two hats, okay? It does come with two hats. So I see a lot of y'all that are surprised. We see some that y'all gave the extra hat to a friend or a sibling. Do whatever you want with the other hat. You know what I'm saying? You can have two hats. A lot of you got the black and the red. You know, and it looks just like. Where did I move it? Okay, this is the other one right here. Where's the red one? But y'all see me wear the red ones. I have tons of red ones around. But yeah, so just don't be afraid to email me, you guys. There are tons of you that I'm emailing back today as we speak. And if you feel like I've forgotten about you or your email has gotten passed up, email me again. Simple as that. But let's jump straight into it. I couldn't wait for Doug to drop this video. As y'all know, we did two separate videos talking about, you know, this segment and yesterday's video of what we seen on The View, the clips. It was disgusting, you guys. You know, how excited they were man, it was just disgusting. And it's sad that you gotta drop that low, you know, that you got to slander someone that, you know, again, we know they Trump, you know what I'm saying, but still, that is sick, man. And again, I don't know who is watching The View in 2024, but we know who though, and we send prayers out for you, you know. But even people that are on the other side said they don't even watch The View, you know. But we know how they're getting their views and their ratings and their clicks, man. It is disgusting. So let's see what Doug has to say. I can't wait he makes amazing videos when the view, the spew, you know. But link will be in the description box down below. I know Doug is gonna kill it in this episode. And Doug actually loves our channel and he supports our channel. So bless him and his family. He does an amazing job. So make sure y'all go show him some love, man. Link is in the description box down below. I know I done said it about 100 times, but make sure y'all show him some love, man, and even tell him you seen him on OkayRickk, man, because he knows us, man. It's a blessing. Us content creators are calling all this corruption, all this disgusting stuff out, you guys, and we're not afraid. We have courage, man, brave, confident. Yes, indeed. Because this is disgusting, man. And we've seen a lot of people just, have a huge meltdown as these cases are just falling apart. All these cases are just falling apart, and Trump is winning left and right, and they just can't accept it. They just can't accept it, you guys, because we're gonna be cracking open the cold one in November, baby. Let's jump straight in.
Thought that as Stormy Daniels took the witness stand, that she just made a mess of things, disgusting details about the sexual stuff that was just made to drag Donald Trump's name down. It didn't work. We have actual photos of what she really looks like. Frumpy, gross. She's still a OnlyFans person as they try and prop her up as some paragon of virtue, this down-home Louisiana girl.
And shout out to Roberto. If y'all see my last video, he sent us an email saying, Rick, I went and watched some of her tapes, and it was the worst tapes I've seen in my life. He says he has a lot of tapes. I don't judge. I love you guys. I don't judge. Whatever you do on your free time, your off time, if you let out one, whatever you're doing, whacking that thing or touching that thing, whatever you do, that's your business. That's y'all life now. I love my Patriots. But he said those tapes were not it. Yeah, he said, I don't know what Trump was thinking.
But we're going to hear from Alan Dershowitz, CNN. They all say that Stormy Daniels has destroyed the case. It's terrible. Trump looks fine. But here's the view.
Adult film star Stormy Daniels gave a really detailed testimony about the allegations of sexual encounter with you-know-who. She says she spanked him with a newspaper.
I'm not going to repeat those details. They're so gross and stupid.
It's ridiculous.
And really not what this case is about at all. Only the Democrats and only Judge Merchan and Alvin Bragg want to try and smear Trump with this gross private sin, if it happened at all. Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug TenNapel. This is where the happy patriots are. This is the only Trump case that is going to trial, and it's the one that probably makes him make his case the best, makes him look the best, because it is the one that is so ridiculous it never should have been brought to court. Most people agree, even Democrats agree, this is just a scumbag move and an abuse of our justice system.
When they called her up, or did they not know she was going to describe, because she has to prove that this is what happened and this was the intention and blah, blah, blah.
The cross-exam, boy, her responses were disastrous. I mean, do you hate Donald Trump?
Even CNN knows.
That's a big deal. When the witness hates the person whose liberty is at stake, that's a big damn deal.
That's CNN saying it's a big deal. And that Stormy Daniels just reveals that it's just hatred. I mean, you'd lie if you hated someone, and she did lie on the stand.
For the umpteenth time, having an affair with Stormy Daniels. This is all about that catch and kill scheme. Everyone remembers that, Ronan Farrow.
What the real thing is. It's not about
sleeping with a porn star. Right. It's about the fact that they paid her as a cover-up, and then they used sort of they pretended that it was a business expense, and it was over the campaign contribution amount.
Because they thought it would affect the
election.
So it's election interference.
And this is what's super false about the whole thing, why they don't have to even bring up sex. Because Trump doesn't have to have had sex with Stormy Daniels for him to want to sign a non-disclosure agreement or the hush-hush money, whatever. He may want to save his marriage. He may want to protect his business reputation in New York. That he had to necessarily do it to interfere with an election because he was afraid it would cost him an election, that cannot be proven in court unless they have specifics. And the only specifics they have are from Michael Cohen, who is a proven perjurer, liar on the stand. That's his exact status. Here's Alan Dershowitz on why they don't have to ever bring up these sexual details ever, even in court, because it's not about if they had sex.
In case so much information came out that was utterly irrelevant. Let's start with whether they had sex at all. utterly irrelevant. The only issue is whether she threatened to expose him and whether she extorted him and whether he then paid money to avoid the embarrassment to his family, to his business, to his children.
So this whole trial is giving me the ick. I'm so frustrated that it's the first trial that we're seeing of Trump and potentially the only before the election.
What I do like is how, the judge is all like, hey, respect the court, respect the tradition of the court. And he goes, okay, now let's bring in our first witness, Stormy Daniels, a porn star. This so disrespects our court system. It's disgusting. It does give me the ick. And it's hilarious because it shows the Democrats are the ones that brought this clown show onto Trump. They're blaming Trump. They did this.
And she's putting out tweets, fantasizing about him being in jail. That really undermines the credibility. The fact that she owes him $500,000, she, by order of a court, owes Donald Trump $500,000 and said, I will never pay him. I will defy a court order. The defense is going to say she's willing to defy a court order. Why? She's not willing to respect an order of a judge. Why is she going to respect this oath she took?
That's a good point by CNN.
Yep.
Why is she going to respect her oath if she won't respect the court order? They're made of the same thing, by the way, or have the same amount of authority. And she's just denying it, going, I'm not going to pay him $500,000. What if Trump told E. Jean Carroll, I'm just not going to pay you? How about no?
But the falsifying business records, that's tough. They have some
Why do you
document.
think it's tough?
He signed some things, but he's going to say, I run an organization with thousands of employees. I make a lot of money. I sign things all the time. The one person that we know of that can confirm it directly is Michael Cohen, who's gone to jail. He's perjured himself and has been discredited this whole trial. I think it's shaky.
Not only Michael Cohen.
Oh, yeah, it's shaky. The View is now split on this. Here's another headline. Bragg prosecutor leading Stormy Daniels' questioning in Trump trial donated to Biden and Democrats. Because this is all, once again, just a giant political ruse that we have to pretend is our justice system.
I don't trust a guy with the nuclear codes who doesn't think to wear a condom.
Joy's only offended that Trump didn't wear a condom. That is... She has the worst take in all this whole show.
But
Whoopi,
we mentioned that yesterday, y'all, in yesterday's video. It's just disgusting, man. How low do you have to go? How low do you really have to go? These crackling hens. I mean, it's just disgusting, man. I don't know who is watching The View in 2024, but again, we want to just send a prayer out for you.
he has a whopper at the end, though. Stay tuned for that. Hold tight, guys. And don't forget to subscribe. Get me over 500,000 subs.
The other one down in Florida, Cannon, that judge needs to be taken to task because she keeps kicking the can down the road on that whole trial with the documents, which he could have given to any dictator in the world. And we're not going to see that case until after he's in office, and then he'll probably just get rid of everybody who disagrees with him.
Big win for Trump. She hates that Aileen Cannon has delayed that whole case till after the election. So good move. Glad to see those liberal tears coming out of Joy Behar. But her take coming up, this is bad.
Evangelicals, I've been away. The evangelicals are doubling down on him. They like him even more than they used to like him. And I was reading today that they cite the Bible for this.
Yes.
They cite the strong men like Salmon. What's his name? Samson.
We know how it ends for Samson, by the way.
You know, anytime The View brings up the Bible, it's time to get out your umbrellas because a whole lot of doo-doo is coming your way. They do not know what they're talking about.
They don't know what they're talking, bro.
Bless their little hearts.
At all, y'all. To disgrace, man.
If they bring it up at least. But man, they use evangelicals like a bludgeon.
Enjoy that. The Bible, when people want to quote the Bible, that's how they used to keep black people down in the South. They used to quote the Bible all the time.
That's so dumb, by the way. Both sides tried to use the Bible because the Bible was a standard in our country. So you had the abolitionists and the pro-slavery side quoting the Bible, and then it came down to who was most accurate to what the Bible actually says, which in the end, it was the abolitionists, by the way, Christians, evangelical Protestants, quoting the Bible was what ended slavery. Whoopi, you idiot. It was a Christian movement, by the way. Christians reading the Bible, and interpreting it properly.
And you would say, well, where does it say that? And no one, they would say, but we don't have to tell you, but it's here.
People do not say that. We don't have to tell you, but it's here. I've never heard that argument said, even by really, really bad Christian arguments. I can't tell you where it's at, but it's here. I think she's misinterpreting that Doc can say that like we turn to our faith to fill in the gaps or something, that when we don't know something. It's probably her weird translation of that. But Whoopi, just stay out of theology, trust me.
I can't imagine how the Court of Appeals in New York that reversed the Harvey Weinstein conviction, which was a harder case to reverse, wouldn't reverse this conviction if it got up there.
Yeah, if Trump gets guilty, there's a very high chance this thing gets appealed. So once again, even if he's guilty, and we have all said that, like Judge Juan Merchan and Alvin Bragg and the jury and everything, it only takes one person to hang the jury and let him off. But even if he's found guilty, this thing's going to get appealed.
You know, I just think if you didn't do it, why are you in the court?
Now, that's the worst take. I love that idea. Whoopi, if you're in court, you're guilty? She goes, if you're in the court, if you're innocent, why are you in court? That's the new standard for guilty, Whoopi, who's going to complain that blacks are spend more time, are accused of more stuff than whites, and they're in court, so they're guilty. Whoopi, I don't think you want to say that. I would never say that. It's flat out not true. Presumed innocence, lady. I'm Doug in exile.
The View should be renamed to the. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say that out loud. Yeah. Oh man, look at them beautiful patrons in the comment section, man. We don't even know how it's on air. People are talking about The View should just be removed from TV, and Trump should sue from defamation. Sue. I told y'all in yesterday's video, there should be tons of lawsuits, man. The things that were said, it's just ridiculous, you guys. It's embarrassing, man. And again, we want to send prayers out to anybody that is watching The View in 2024. You know, I just don't know how y'all, man. And we know who's watching. We know who's keeping those clicks and that fake audience clapping machine. Oh, man. But comment down below what you guys think. I love you guys. Remember to spread the love, you guys. People are struggling at an all-time high. The world that we're living in now, it's declining, man. So please spread the love. Check up on your loved ones. Call them, text them, give them a hug. Happy early Mother's Day. Salute and love to our beautiful mothers out there. I love y'all, man. And hey, we're sending more hats out, so don't be afraid to email me. If you think I've forgotten about you and you sent me an email a while back or a couple days ago or a week ago, send me another email. I'm going to try my hardest to respond back to all you guys, to send more hats out, to be a blessing to many more people and others around the world, man. Especially if you're a part of this channel, a part of the family. I want to be a blessing to you guys, man. Put smiles on people's faces, man. That's all we try to do, is spread the truth. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real and bring smiles to people's faces, man. I love y'all. 2024 is our year, y'all. We're going to be cracking open a cold one in November pretty soon now. So, hey, y'all take it easy, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace and love, y'all.